Now being joined by BJP IT Cell Chief Amit Malviya on the phone line with me. Amit, what is the BJP next step? Because Uddhav Thackeray says, I don't want to be Chief Minister. There are rebel MLAs waiting right now to decide their next step of action. The BJP hasn't said a word yet, Amit.
Well, if Uddhav Thackeray does not want to be the Chief Minister, the next logical step for him is to resign. But he does not seem to be inclined to do so. So what's holding him back? 34 of Shiv Sena legislators have signed a letter disapproving of his government and his leadership. Today, Uddhav Thackeray, the inheritor of Balasaheb's legacy, his party and power, is an isolated man. He's not even in control of his party, let alone the government. If he can't see the writing on the wall, then I don't know what will help him do so. The truth is that he became Chief Minister by deceit. He has been one of the worst performing chief ministers through the COVID pandemic. He has not been able to deliver. There has been widespread corruption in his administration. His former Home Minister and Minority Affairs Minister are in jail today as we speak. They are being investigated for several counts and linkages with underworld. Now, that is the administration that Uddhav Thackeray has decided over.
But Amit, there are, of course, allegations that expectedly BJP will make. But at this point, the important question will be, BJP has the biggest number right now, over 125. And if Shiv Sena has also the magic number, the BJP keeping its doors open? Are we expecting the BJP to contact Eknath Shinde anytime now?
Well, from what it looks like, it is not Shiv Sena, but Shiv Sena. And Eknath Shinde is its leader. As far as the BJP is concerned, we are going to wait and watch and see how things unfold. We are in no hurry. We have not made a comment. We are not precipitated the crisis. This is a rebellion within the Shiv Sena. Let it play out.
How do you see the next few days, Mr. Amit Malviya, for the Maharashtra coalition government? Because it was earlier expected the BJP and the Shiv Sena will come together. Eknath Shinde said Hindutva was our ideology of Bal Thackeray. It is similar to that of the BJP. We were never similar to Congress and NCP. We did not want to be with them. That is mentioned, all of that, in the resolution letter. And at this point, do you think that is also a messaging being sent to the Bharatiya Janata Party?
Let's be very clear. The mandate in Maharashtra was for a BJP-led alliance, with Shiv Sena being the junior partner. Naturally, Uddhav Thackeray cheated on us. He became Chief Minister by deceit. He aligned with parties which are ideologically opposed to even the Shiv Sena. And that is exactly what the resolution passed by the Sena legislators say. The truth is that he has compromised for power. He backstabbed the BJP. He became the Chief Minister by deceit. Now it's all come back home to him in the manner that he probably understands.
Amit, I request you to please stay on with me, because I'm also joined by Senior Executive Editor Sahil Joshi, who would like to take a question to you. Mr. Malviya, please stay on. Sahil, over to you.
Mr. Malviya, I heard what Eknath Shinde was saying, and Eknath Shinde said that it's not his group who wants to ally with the BJP. Of course, that is the reason why he has, made this particular group, and a lot of MLAs are with him at this point of time. It may reach to 47. The BJP and this group can very well form the government. But at the same time, Eknath Shinde is trying to tell Uddhav Thackeray that keep the party intact, ally with the BJP, and we will stop this rebellion. So tomorrow there might be a possibility if Uddhav Thackeray agrees that there can be another BJP Shiv Sena government in Maharashtra. Will you hold the same what you said about Uddhav Thackeray, same opinion about Uddhav Thackeray, or Uddhav Thackeray's passage to BJP is completely blocked now?
Well, we have been very clear about the developments in the last 2.5 years. We have not minced our words. We have said so in public, and we are reiterating again that the mandate was for the BJP-led alliance in the state. Uddhav became Chief Minister by deceit, and that remains. Whatever Eknath Shinde is saying to Uddhav Thackeray, and Uddhav Thackeray's response is an internal matter of the Shiv Sena at the moment. We are going to wait and watch how this unfolds and then decide.
Well, if tomorrow Uddhav Thackeray comes to you and say, okay, bygones are bygones, let's have an alliance today, Eknath Shinde is right. He wants to have an alliance. So Shiv Sena as a party is ready to have an alliance with BJP and let BJP form the government. Will you agree to that? Because there are a lot of MLAs in the flock right now in Eknath Shinde's group, who were on target of the BJP leaders, maybe by the central agencies as well. Now, if Uddhav Thackeray comes to you and say, let's have an alliance, will the BJP agree to that? Is that is the question?
Look, in politics, you do not respond to hypothetical situations. You respond when the situation arises. At the moment, Uddhav Thackeray does not have the numbers. His own legislators have disapproved of his leadership. He must step down. If there is something that is holding him back, then it is morally incumbent upon him to prove that he still has the mandate, which by all accounts does not seem to be the case at the moment.